Powered by Virginia Radio.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good people. Happy Wednesday to you all. I hope this week has met you well. I hope this Wednesday has met you just fine. Listen, today is a wholesome winter Wednesday. Listen, it is another. Hey, babe, how you doing? I love you. That's my girl, Shauna White. Trust the process. Make sure y'all tap into her every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Instagram. That's my girl. I love her so much. She's so dope. Y'all make sure y'all tap into her. But wholesome winter Wednesday, y'all. Listen. It is something about the simple things of life. And by the way, it's your girl TSPills here on Power by Virginia Network, baby. I just be diving right in. I don't even do an introduction or nothing. I don't know why I got so comfortable with y'all. And because it's not really even about all that with me, for real. I just love being here in this space. Like, y'all know who I am. You know? Like, y'all know me. I know y'all. What's up? But, oh, it's something about the simple things in life, man. And it's something about how God will use things, small things, to see where your heart is. Because daily we are supposed to renew our heart and our mind. Right? Real talk. Daily we supposed to renew those things. And we talk good. You know, I say that a lot because when I say we, I mean we, as in you and I. You understand me? We talk really well, and everything is all good until it ain't, right? So when it's not all good, can we still apply the knowledge, the learning, the experience, the will or power to move forward in that new thing, right? I was talking to a coworker today. Like, today was a beautiful day at work. I was able to build all day. I worked too, but I was able to build as well. And people are just, we are brilliant people, y'all. We are so brilliant. We're so articulate. We are so, like, innovative. We are so, like, captivating. We are so meticulous. Like, we are so many things, y'all. And we really got to tap into that. But you know what I think is, what I know is the missing piece of why we really truly cannot tap in, y'all. And I learned that today, and I understood it fully today in having a conversation with my coworker. It's because a lot of us just refuse to be tapped in. Huh. I'm not pushing that. But trees, everything have roots, right? Trees have roots. We have feet. Our feet are our roots because your feet, if you know, it controls or taps into every organ in your whole body, right? Every part of your body is controlled by your feet. That's why they tell you your feet is everything. Your feet is wealth, right? And that's why they tell you the ground, you know, like why it's so important to walk barefooted and to be connected with that energy, because of how you can heal yourself through grounding. See, makes perfect sense. It's because those sensors at the bottom of your foot, every toe, every crack in between the toe, the balls, the joint, all of that has purpose, right? And I'm saying this to say, if we have to tap into the source of the earth, which is the ultimate source, right? Of what we can touch physically, right? So in order to get the energy, we got to tap in to the source. Then we have to tap into the source spiritually, because, man, the only difference in a lot of things that we are going through right now is the spiritual warfare in this place. See, this is a place where a lot of innocent blood was shed for a lot of wicked reasons. And not saying that this has not happened other places, but let's look at those other places. Germany, for instance, right? Israel, for instance. It's a couple more places that are still living in like shambles, certain parts of Africa where they have came and took and destroyed. The imprint, because again, we talk about energy a lot, right? So energy, as we all know, transcends. It never really stops. It's a continuum. You know what I'm saying? It never really stops. It continues even long. That's why they say you leave an impression. See, it's deeper than that because everything is symbolic. So leaving an impression isn't just about the physical impression that you leave. That's why your legacy is important. That's why each choice is important because it's a build up to the next thing. It's a build up to the next move. It's a build up to the next space. See, because again, levels is in everything. Everything has levels. So as we maneuver through these levels, like stepping stones or like steps or blocks, however you want to put it together for it to make sense, it's all the same, right? Because that's another way they get us confused. And that's another part of our devastation wordplay. We all saying the same thing, but we just saying different words. One quick correlation of that is you reap what you sow, cause and effect, karma. You are what you eat. All of these things mean the same thing. They mean the same thing. But it's the wordplay because it's everything to keep us divided. Because some people shun people who talk a certain way or speak a certain way. Some people embrace it. Vice versa on whichever end. Whether it's the lack of vernacular or the more excessive vernacular. It don't matter. You understand? So they use all of these things. And when I say they, y'all, it's so much bigger than black and white. It's so much bigger than that. Again, spirituality. Talk about it. It's in Ephesians 6. I think I photoshopped it so that I wouldn't mess it up anymore. But the wickedness, the principalities, the powers, the beings, high places. It's real. I'm not gonna keep. I gotta keep saying it. It's real bad. So I just want to just reiterate how being like the tree, being rooted, is so important because as you are rooted, that's the fruit you're gonna bear forth, and it makes life a little bit easier. Not saying it makes it easy because it's still gonna be plenty of challenges along the way, but the way you're able to receive the challenges and deal with the challenges and process the challenges and respond to the challenges and maneuver through the challenges is much different. That's much easier. The old you is gonna always show up. You know how like I mean, tend to be like, boy, how there go that old Ike turn. I was waiting for him to show up. You understand? That be your old self waiting. You were waiting for an opportunity because let's be real. Sometimes that nonchalant, that whatever response feels better. Because again, going back to they have broken our innate nature to flow. And they have forced false ideologies, false desires, false expectations, false lifestyles, false things on us, and they have made them attractive because, and again, the reason why I focus on my people more is because my people are the ones who need to hear it. You are the ones that I am calling out to, who I am connected to. I'm connected to all, yes. However, we have a deeper connection. You are my closer brother and sister, so, and it goes to anybody who it applies to, because the reality is everybody on the same level is in the same level. They don't care. Casualty has always been a thing, so they don't care about that. So it's really not about that. It's more about the haves and the have-nots. What attribute do you have to society? Next week, whether I have a guest or not, I'm going to definitely bring up that movie. It separates all society into certain classes. You do certain things, and it kind of tries to dictate what's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Your whole life is kind of dictated. You move off like a chip system or whatever. And we think we are free because they don't have us in that, like, isolated or institutionalized physically, like where we can see that we're in that kind of bondage. We think we're free, but we are in that same bondage though. Then it just got so smoother with it. It don't even have to have us in that kind of space to do it. Our gift and our curse is our compassion and our emotions. The reason why I say that is because the same reason we were overthrew, it wasn't because we lacked the ability to, it was because we weren't barbaric enough. Because again, our compassion. So we deal off a certain sense of principle, which that is our origin, original, innate origin, right? So, saying all that to fast forward to this, the same barbaric notion, they still apply strategy, right? Because they were able to come in, infiltrate, steal, take back, and deprive us of the same knowledge, right? So that applies to our great grandparents or maybe our grandparents. But any generation after that point has had the ability and capability to be able to venture for ourselves to find better information, right? So most of all of us are familiar with a game called chess, right? And I talk about this game a lot. Which I really, really, really still want to start this chess club. But if anybody else can start a chess club for these young children, please do so. But I want to support it, do it, whatever, because it's very important. The reason why is not about the game, it's about the principles behind the game. First of all, dealing with strategy, right? Strategy makes you put in plan, preparation, it makes you put in a lot of thought. You have to critically think, right, for strategy. Then understanding people's moves, paying attention, which is a very key component of success in life. Being a great observer, having great observation skills. You know what I'm saying? So, and being able to process that information and in turn understand habits, right? Because the whole point of chess is not to even foresee your own hand, it's to foresee your opponent's hand or moves or steps 10 to 20 steps ahead. You understand? So, in understanding that, you said turn the mic up. I'm not talking loud enough.
No, that was old. I already did.
Oh, you did? Okay. I'm sorry. Hey, y'all. Hey, so, hey, Shanta. Saying 20 steps ahead, right? So, I say that because you have to understand the opponent. I'm sorry. You have to understand the opponent. What we feel is we have so much compassion, right? But it's misdirected. And that's the gift and the curse. Like, the curse also is we got so much emotion that we move erratically with emotion as well. Because I don't like, because I don't care for, because whatever. We won't do business. Our counterparts don't do that. They don't care. They know whoever shit face or whatever, excuse me, and that's what they'll say. I've been in plenty of jobs. But that's such and such son. Well, that's my son. Well, that's my nephew. He got to work because I ain't taking care of him. I understand. We can try to do the same thing. Some people just don't want to work. Can't force people to work. But at least let them try their hand. If they burn a bridge, let them burn a bridge. I mean, I understand some people don't have that ability to take that chance, but we have to understand that we can no longer go outside of ourselves to get relief and solutions and resolutions. We have to stay within ourselves because we all have the components necessary for the movement. We all have the components necessary to be the whole damn country. For real. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have teachers, we have nurses, we have counselors, we have a mental health specialist of all sorts. We have athletes, we have what are those people called? physical therapists. We have an array. We have the laborers. We have the cooks. We have the cleaners. We have the everything, the artists. We have everything that you need. The medical. We have everything that you need. Pharmaceutical, cosmetic. We have everything that you need. Somebody that can make you look good. Big shout out again to Chalet Bird for the outfit that I had. My love rising out. Super thank you. Look, like supporting each other. I'm saying like, and it ain't always about if people support you or ride with you or not, right? It's the bigger point of it. You can be selective about who you spend your money with, but spend your money with our people. Spend your money with your people. That's the only way we gonna be able to have power. And if we ever like, cause I was thinking about like, look, one day the way to make real change, we don't have to do a lot of talking. We just gotta show up in a large number. Let your presence speak for yourself. See, sometimes talking incriminates yourself. You do too much. You fuck up. You get emotional again. You get erratical. You mess up. So you got to get to a point where we understand the power of silence, and it's just our presence. Because let's understand that when we walk day to day and we move around this world, it ain't always our voices that put in fear or grab attention, whether good or bad. It's our presence. If we could collectively come together and let our presence be heard at certain places instead of being so individualistic about everything because everybody want to say that they the ones done it. It don't matter who do it at this point. We just need to do it together. And be a part of it. Don't find a way to not get it. Like say a consumer thing. If we say, okay, we want people to do whatever, well, why is the prices in the store? Do you know we really have the power for real? For real. We really got the power to change most everything that's going on in us. Not all things, but a lot of things. For real. The people work for us. We don't work for them. When the lady told me that, I started thinking that politics is totally different. Like, you know that, you say that, but when a politician tell you that, like, so many things that we can do. So how about I'm just going to pledge from today. Watch. I ain't even going to say all that. Watch. Just watch, man. Because we got to do better. But collectively, we definitely have to make some forces because we are definitely doing it. But we have to come together, like, for real. Like, one day me and Shanta was talking about how we need to have like a big place where people can get collaborative resources and stuff like that. Hey Erica, how you doing, my love? I love you so much. The butterfly queen. How we can get resources collective. Like we need to do collective things because it has to be a change. It has to be a shift. It is necessary for our forward progression. We got to first realize whose we are and how powerful we are for real. Yeah. We're very powerful beings. To go back to all those accolades I gave us earlier. We're very powerful beings, man. He gave us dominion, power, and authority. We got to tap into it and use it for good. For good. Oh, thank you so much. I love you so much. She is so dope and encouraging. She is the best. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with her and Chef Coco Black on Eat Ready. Oh, okay, baby. That comes on Tuesdays. All right, make sure y'all check her out. I think it's at 10 p.m. if I'm not correct. I think I am correct. 10 p.m. She gonna say it. But it definitely is time for a change, and we definitely have to understand like our power and our purpose. If you don't think you have a purpose, you do. If you don't find one for yourself, your purpose is for somebody else. Like it's something that you have experienced in life that was not by choice or chance because nothing is. Listen, I keep telling y'all, everything is a blessing. It ain't no lesson. I mean, it is a lesson, but everything is a blessing. We say either it's a blessing or a lesson. It's both. It's always a blessing, even when it's a lesson, even when it hurt, even when it's ugly, even when it's dirty, even when it's filthy, even when it make you cry. Snot. Hurt you, bleed. Listen, it's a blessing because you changed from that. You shifted from that. You moved from that. You grew from that. Come on now. You can't. We are people who say we quit to say, oh, we claim the slavery, but we understand that we are more than that because we require and expect high expectations. But your label, your output got to match your input. You understand me? Not saying you got to work hard to do it, but you got to work hard to do it. You understand me? Listen, your labor got to match. So from this day forward, if you have not already been doing so, and do so in a manner of balance, because baby, if you overexert yourself, when the real thing come, you're not going to have the endurance to last for the thing that you worked all the way to. Find balance. See, we got to lean into God and trust him more, because if you truly trust God, you don't have to overdo anything, because he's going to show up and be the everything. You understand me? You just got to show up and do your part diligently, but you ain't got to try to overdo nothing. See, I used to overwork. I used to overdo a lot of things. You understand me? But I stopped doing all that. Don't make no sense. So I trusted God more. My life has got much better. It ain't all what I want it to be. Things have kind of like shifted in certain ways that I've never seen. However, I lack for nothing. I can still sit in here in front of y'all today right now, looking like I'm lucky being who I'm being, with this joy and this peace that God has given me, when I should be crazy and insane in the membrane, okay? But he keeps keeping me. He keeps holding me. He keeps providing. He's a provisioner. Listen, his provisions is better. I ain't got to break my neck and do all that, and I have more than enough. Listen, look, I ain't about to come up here and shout and praise on y'all, but I might. Listen, when I say this is the winning wholesomely, understand me what I mean when I say that. You don't have to compromise you to win. You ain't got to compromise your values to win. That, baby, listen, it's going to take a little bit longer. It's going to take a little bit longer. It's going to take a little teensy bit longer. It is. It's going to take a little bit longer, but listen, it's going to be so worth it. See, wow, but look at the... Look at the blessing in that, though. Although it is going to take you a little bit longer. Talk to me. Even though it's going to take you a little bit longer, baby. As it is taking you longer, you are grabbing so many pearls. Uh-oh, my mic. So many pearls. So many lilies. So many sunflowers. You capturing some of them butterflies, Erica. That's right, slow cooking at its best. Come on now, get a little bit more flavor and a little bit more ingredients, becoming a little richer. So by the time that you arrive, my dog, you're going to be able to receive it in a full fruition that it was meant and intended for, and you won't waste a drop. Listen, so... it may take just a little bit longer. It's a hold on just a little while longer. Hold on just a little while longer. Push on just a little while longer. It's coming. It's coming. Just a little while longer. Wholesome Winter Wednesday. You can get it just a little while longer, man. I'm in the boat with you, baby. For a very long time, but I understood. And see, contentment is not about being comfortable, because I'm uncomfortable, right? But contentment is even in my uncomfortability. I am able to be. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, like, but to just be. Like, just to be with no mate, with not the career and or job or the field that I would like to be in. Did he cut my mic off? You cut my mic off? Hold on. Oh, I am? Okay. Oh, yeah. It's saying it. My bad, y'all. I was being nosy. Hi, Jay. He the best. So, but the contentment of being still, being okay, understanding, and trying to, even when I don't understand, because let's keep it 100. You know I keep it real and raw. Even when I don't understand, and I'm like, Lord, I know you got me, but still, no car, still. But I go everywhere I need to go. Man, I can't do all the things I want to do, but I do most of them. Being able to be still, understanding that I'm not meant to be everywhere. See, God has a way of getting your attention when you take too long to catch up. Because he free will, right? So he don't force himself on you. So sometimes we take too long to catch up. We take too long to catch up, so he speed us up. And his way of speeding us up, because he know we work well under pressure. We work well under pressure, baby. Remember applying that ultra pressure. Working well under pressure. So because we work well under pressure, he apply that thing into us. You heard me? But again, it's to see your response. So you got to start responding different, baby. Listen. Every move he has been putting me in this last year has to be, I promise, to see my response. Cause baby, David, listen, if I could tell y'all, one day I'm gonna write a book, cause y'all just really don't understand. Y'all see the smile, y'all see the encouragement, y'all see the tiara, but tiara go through real life things. You heard me? And it ain't no pity party or nothing, cause we all do. You understand? I feel you, and I'm not knocking. But what I'm saying though, God, he has a way of transforming, not just changing, because you can change back when you change. Change is a level. Transformation is an upper level to that. And I ain't saying because I'm on, no. Because I'm still changing in some things too. But this transformation, because even, God's so funny, right? Because even when you try to curve him, right? He know how to shift that wind pattern and make you go exactly where he wants you to go. So you could go voluntarily or involuntarily. But either way, you're going. So I choose the voluntary because involuntary ain't my thing no more. I ain't got no fight no more. A chick 38. I ain't got time for that. You heard me? What the lady say? I got asthma. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to be playing well. Listen. So I just go with the flow. But I said all that to say, y'all, being tapped in, being aware. When we be tapped in him, we got to understand love is the biggest principle, because love will change everything. But see, you got to also remember that the mindset to have, though, is a discerning mind, which goes back to tapping in to God for the discernment. Because the love, yeah, but when you tap into God, God show you how to move with that. Because it's levels to love. Talk to me. It's levels to love, y'all. It is. It's levels to love. You got love that is like a genuine love. Like, I'm always just going to love you. I love you. It's nothing. It's just so innocent and pure. It's just love. Like, ooh, I love you. Then you got that, ooh, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Got a little more emphasis to it. A little shank that ain't to it. You know what I'm talking about? Got that love. Then you got that, I just love you. Like, it ain't even no reason why I should love you. I just love you. Like, I just love you. Then you got that, like, it's kind of the closest thing I think you can have to agape love. And that's kind of like a real love. But I guess it could be, yeah. It's an intimate kind of love to a certain degree. Because certain loves are lustful for whatever reason. See, lust ain't always about sexual. It's like over desiring. It's lustful. You know what I'm saying? Lust ain't always about sex. We just correlate lust with sex, but lust is about over desiring or whatever. But hold on, y'all. I was just so full, y'all. Listen, God is doing a great work. He is. I didn't know what I was going to talk about, y'all. I really didn't. I didn't know what I was going to talk about, but he is doing a great work. I will always talk about him. Listen, he's just doing so much because the transformation is real, man. And a lot of us are transforming. I see it. Big shout outs to everybody. As we are transforming, right, all that is for purpose. See, it's all always tied back together. All of it is for purpose. And as we are strengthening individually, because correct, we do have to get our own household in order before we go out and about. So as we're getting our own household in order and the things attached to our intimate parts in order, now it's about that time to bring in the collective. Because why with the advances that we have, right? Just hear me out for 1 second. With the advances that we have in all aspects of life, right? Why is it that in 2023 we don't have a Black Wall Street again? Why have we not had one? We have more advances than then. I understand why we don't have it. But what we gotta dispel, we have to denote, we have to devalue, we have to debunk, we have to debrand all these ideologies, these mythologies, these folklores, these mores, these propaganda, this way of living that they has gotten us into, man. We going against the natural order ourselves. And I'm talking about for real. They got us buying into a lot of things that we would not typically buy into as a group of people. And we have really been buying into everything. Doing things we never have done before. They used to correlate what was our stuff and what was everybody else's stuff. Now it's everybody's stuff. We just went from being set apart to being so familiar with everything. Why? We the bag. We what they chasing. Listen, everybody want to be like us, baby. They get the extensions like me. They want the cheeks like me. They want the eyes like you. They want the nose like somebody. They want the lips like one of y'all. Listen. They want the hips, the butt, the thighs, they want the little waist with the big. Come on now. They want the complexion. They want the style. They want the men. They want our kids. They want all of it. All of it, because we are the bag. We are the bag. We are it. We are the prize. I'm talking about Black people. Sorry, not sorry. We are the prize. Why do we not see that we are the prize? Why are we chasing the other dreams? Why? We are the prize. We are the dream, baby. You are already it. You were blessed when you were conceived, baby. You already came out with the genotype, and this is no knock to my counterparts. Y'all the stuff too. Paul talking to us. But see, if we go back to the book, he talks about Rebecca birthing 2 nations. Listen, I will leave it there. Read Genesis. Talks about her, okay? So, it's bigger than what we see. Sometimes you got to step outside yourself to get the full picture. You can't only see it from your lens view. You know, like a camera, right? Unless it's that swivel, right? But then that's because it has multiple lenses. Multiple lenses. But that's why, again, we need to be together. Because if I stand here and I got somebody else on my right, somebody else on my left, somebody on my back, right? We got a whole 360 view. Opposed to me with my 180. Maybe if that might be 145. I don't know. Depending on what time of the day it is, okay? But for real, we have to get outside of ourselves and we can't keep saying ain't nothing about us because it all affects us. The laws that get passed affect our kids. If you ain't worried about you, it affect your kids. It affect where you can live at, where you can't live at. It affect what kind of food, water, what kind of stuff that they shipping out and putting out in your area, in your neighborhoods where you shop, where your kids buy snacks. It affects whether they fix your street or they don't fix your street. It affects whether they come pick up your trash first or last. It affects you. It affects whether the block hot or not. I don't care what level spectrum you on. It affects that traffic in the morning. It affects you. Some way, shape, form, or fashion. It affects you. It affects your prices. That's something we can all talk about. It affects you. We got to get out of that. If I'm not going through it, then I don't care. We can't be that. We don't have that privilege. Because it may not now, and God willing, it will never. But it just may. And that same attitude, because again, let's go back. What you reap is what you sow. What you sow is what you reap. What you karma and effect, cause and effect. That same energy you brought, you gonna probably get help because God love you. But you gonna feel that thing first. Why? It ain't even about doing to do, but why? You're gonna generate that back. So just have compassion. No, you can't buy yourself out of nothing. You could be the best person in the world and have the most harshest, cruelest things happen to you. Again, your view, your perspective, your lens. Are you stepping outside of yourself to look at things? You gotta be careful about how much weight you put on people in your lives, your children, your parents, your siblings, your spouses, your jobs, your cars, your money, your hustle, your whatever. Listen, because you put too much weight on something, you make it your God, baby. You put that thing in a bad position. It's like pastors, right? People wonder why pastors do and go through a lot of things because people idolize them. And see, some of that stuff they generate ain't even really for them. Somebody to put that on them. Because see, let's understand. We all are vessels being used, but we're connected, right? Especially a person of that impartation is connected heavily in a person's life. So you idolizing them is sending something their way for you to see. It ain't even their thing. It's for you. See how that works? For you to see that they're imperfect. To understand the place of that person. Yeah, they are a good person, great place, but I was saying something good. Oh, about us all having to collaborate together. Oh, because if the bankers own the banks, then we could get loans that we ain't getting approved for, but we could get approved for. If the nurses or the medical people, doctors and all that own hospitals, then we would get we was talking about idolizing pastors. Okay. We could get the stuff that we needed. Oh, that's how far I went back. Okay, well then let me rewind. So if the pastors, putting in too much pressure on pastors, and that's what it makes them, you think they're getting exposed. No, they're getting exposed to you because you put too much pressure on them. You put too much weight on them, and God don't like that. You do that to your spouses. Sometimes we do that to parents. We do that to kids. We do that to friends. We do that to jobs. We do that to cars. We do that to places. We do it to things. And that's why sometimes those things get stripped away from us. Sometimes for a little bit of time, sometimes for a long period of time, sometimes for other times. And sometimes it's because you are meant to be attached through that trial in some type of way for experience. See, experience is the best teacher, right? For certain things. And when you experience it, now you can become a teacher. See, God works through twofold. Like everything he has or does has duality to it. Some type of duality. I love that word with God because he is truly duality. It goes back to balance. You can't have balance without two because there's nothing to balance if it's just one. See what I'm saying? So God's duality is just so perfect and he don't play about what it is. So when we go back to, that's what I was saying, y'all, about, putting too much weight or idolizing things, people, places. We gotta be careful with that because we create an experience that we may not have had to go through if we wouldn't have put ourselves in that position. money. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, seriously. So then I was going to, of us being collaborative, bankers owning the banks, doctors owning the hospitals, teachers owning schools, and then you would be able to govern them in a way, because everybody has their complaints, right? So what if we, instead of complaining, right? And I ain't being funny or nothing, because I understand why we do it, because we don't know a sure way to branch out into doing things. But again, we all say that we're faithful or spiritual, to a certain aspect or degree. So tap into your spiritual and trust your spiritual, because when we being spiritual, we gotta trust what we say, what we believe in. We believe, we know. I know that my God gonna do what he gonna do. Period. You know what I'm saying? For real. And yeah, we, flesh or whatever, but when we gonna step out there, pretty much what I'm saying. And be the change that we want to see. Like, we say a lot of things that's mantras and they sound really good, but we gotta start doing them, y'all. Because I believe if we stepped up and changed things around, for real, it would affect more of the young people's lives. Because you got to think, after a while, they're not slow. They're very smart. And they know a lot of things because of YouTube and all the social medias and stuff, and things that we have told them, because a lot of us have been more enlightened than. So, saying all that to say, we really got to step into this, because it's no reason that in 2023 we don't have some type of something that we're owning and we're able to either capitalize, monopolize, whatever. We should have our own thing gridlock. We ain't even tried. We can't say what they would do. We ain't even tried it. It starts right now with supporting black business. For real, man. Period. And black business. Provide good customer service, so that people will keep patronizing your business. We got to change the narrative, y'all. We allowed ourselves, again, this is the part I'm talking about, that whitewash, brainwash, propaganda wash. We have allowed the statistics and stereotypes that they have created for us to be our reality. It ain't, though. I know some of the most, let's talk about this right quick before I get off. Manners and etiquette. I think they are different. So I didn't bring my definition. But etiquette to me is the proper or status quo way of doing something. Manners is respect. Yes or no? People on the phone. I mean, people on the live. Okay. Because I feel like we have manners and our opposition sometimes has etiquette. And sometimes a lot of us got etiquette. And sometimes they have manners. I don't know. So I feel like manners and etiquette is different. I feel like now that's gonna go too deep, because then I'm gonna have to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. I talk about that, so I ain't gonna open that can of worms and go down that rabbit hole. But manners and etiquette are two different things. So don't allow people or be mistaken by people's etiquette, thinking that they have manners. Because that's why you could be around somebody and they can look all pretty and all prestigious and all that, and they could just be so, rude or whatever. Like going to Longwood University, y'all, I really learned that a lot of them, some of them don't even really got no etiquette or whatever. Because people are different. Like, I realize that there's some etiquette in that manners, for real. For the most part. For real. Seriously. Being polite and all that, yeah. They may be. Oh, you ain't got to go far, because I'm about to end it a little bit. Oh, you about? Okay. He said, look. He like, don't be talking to me while you're on the live, man. Look, y'all, but I don't know, man. God is doing some awesome things. Just let him lead you. And you right, baby. Walking by faith. Purposefully. That's right. Because you got to, man. You got to. Or you going to shortchange yourself. Because it say lean not to your own understanding. You can't even understand. Can't even understand the depths. This is going to be something so awesome. I hope that you have been embracing and acknowledging your blessings in May. Because they've been coming. They've been coming. Listen, I found some money today. Listen, I ain't found no money in years, y'all. Look. I'm telling you, I've been telling y'all, look, I've been patiently, what did he say? I've been patiently waiting for a track to explode on. Listen. Patiently waiting, because I know it's coming. God has something going on for us. And I'm talking about, look, y'all. All y'all stay tapped into it, because he got something great for all of us. I'm trying to tell you, if you have been out there diligently pushing forward and really see, let me say one more thing. I really gotta stress. We really gotta walk in our truth, because sometimes we have a tendency to try to bend the truth or maneuver the truth to fit. And I have fell victim to that too, because I've been told I was argumentative, but I had to realize, no, I'm not argumentative. I just am very opinionated. I have my own opinions, and I am I should have sent it to law school, okay? I don't like to argue, but I do like to debate, I guess. I just like to have clarity. Let's keep having a conversation. Let's be. But I do like to, say things. So said all that to say, you cannot bend a truth. You know what I'm saying? The truth is the truth. Even when you don't want it to be the truth, it's the truth. We were talking about something simple as talking about our skin being the biggest organism, right? Because it's a pore. And it was talking about how a person wanted to say about smoking cigarettes, how that's bad for you or whatever. And yeah, that's definitely right. Hey, yes, man, that's definitely right. Hey, mom, that it is a pore or whatever, and it is the biggest organism on your body. But I said, we in here painting. And the paint get on your skin. So I'm like, nah. It's the same as that thing. It's actually worse. All these little, it's actually worse. It's going right into your skin, But I was just like, nah, man, you can't bend the truth to be what you want it to be. And I said all that to say, in your lives, walk in your truth, whatever that is. If this thing ain't working for you, don't, because somebody got killed today too. I don't know if it was in Mass City or in Norfolk or something. The girl at work told me about it. And it's sad we were talking about that. That brought me to truth. About, like, be honest about what people show you when they show you who they are. Because nobody ever just turns into this crazy person. Not even the person when I had domestic violence. They have small signs. Even if they're small. Raising a voice, snatching something. Looking at you crazy as hell, Extra stuff. It's always something. Be truthful for what it is. Don't make excuses. Don't think it's cute. Don't, what I'm saying? Say, oh, no, it's nothing. But he ain't. No. Or she ain't, because there's women out there to do the same thing, I don't know what that situation was, so I ain't going to speak on it. But just being truthful, man, in everything in your life. Because the truth shall set you free. Listen, if y'all was more truthful, y'all wouldn't be so worried about people exposing y'all. Walk in your truth, man. Can't nobody expose me. I done expose myself, you hear me? Can't expose me. Don't live a shameful life. Live a life of whatever it is that you want to do, that even if it ain't something you so proud of, it ain't going to break you. And if you have done something that might break you, hey, listen, if you don't want to know it still, leave it to yourself. Don't say nobody. That's how you do that thing there. But walk in your truth, though. See, it's something so freeing about being truthful. God can deal with you when you're truthful. Even be truthful to him. Like, if you pissed off, you mad, you angry, you hurt, you broke, sad, you frustrated, be honest with him. Honesty, he loves it. Because he know anyway. Might as well. Laura said it best. Men who lack conscience and even lie to himself. Everyday people, they lie to God too. So what makes you think that they won't lie to you? Let's forgive them, Father. Listen. Real talk. Because they know not what they do. Forget it. Listen. Everyday people lie to God too. Not saying everybody's liars, but the truth shall set you free. You know what he mean by that? Lord, if you get me out of this, I ain't gonna never do it again. How many people that lied to God and said that? How many people that lied to God and said that line or whatever it was? We all... See, sometimes y'all be overthinking things because y'all want to be like, oh, no, I wouldn't, because it sound, but the truth shall set you free. Listen to me. Listen, y'all got to stop letting people think that they can have one up on you because of something. Listen, walk in whatever it is. It is what it is. It was what it was. So, that's over. That was the old shit. Get to something new. Let's talk about something different this time. Where we at now? What's going on? Don't even see. Y'all gotta learn how to not be bothered. Everybody say I'm unbothered, but be very bothered. Don't be bothered. People swear. I told y'all we talk so good because it sound good coming off our lips. It sound like the right thing to say, but do you mean it though? So that's why a lot of things I don't say because I can't say that. That ain't how I really feel. It's not me. Be okay with authentically being you, baby. You may not be everybody a cup of tea, but you a whole damn picture to somebody, baby. You better know it. Listen. I got to leave y'all with this one thing because I'm about to get up off of here. But I really appreciate y'all, though, for real. Y'all vibed out with me tonight. Y'all so dope. And that's right. And my phone been about to die. But look at God. He ain't even let it die. I was on 12% when I started. You heard me? 15 maybe. Hold on. Yeah. But... Hey, Mom. Hey, y'all. Shout out to Hazel. God will do something to you, man. If you let him. Walk in your truth. Let the truth set you free. Let the truth set you free. Stay accountable. Stay diligent. Keep showing up. Being your best self. The best version of you. Fuck what happened last minute. Excuse me, Mom. The last minute. The last hour. You got the power to change it right now, this present moment. Stop holding yourself hostage to nothing. It's already done. It's already done. Okay, you cuss that person out. Don't cuss nobody else out. Okay, you turned your face up. Don't turn your face up no more. Okay, you didn't pay this. Pay it now. You got the money. Okay, you didn't do that. Do it now. Okay, you went out there. You did this. Fix it. Okay, you said this to that person. Go apologize. Like, listen, y'all. We be... It's no more. We are adults. We got to step that thing up. Because what the babies going to do? What they doing? Being out here loose. We got to get them back right. But you got to get right first. So let's get right. So we can all be together doing this big thing. But make sure you support black businesses. So many black events coming up. Support them. You got Jermaine Green. With my dude Lincoln Legend, Swift Hood. It's a lot of people. I shouldn't even name nobody because I ain't gonna remember. They doing the battle. Cause there's a lot of people. He always throw dope events. He gonna be playing all the oldies but goodies, and I'm gonna be there. Hey, you make me happy. Hey, the aunts. Oh yeah, big ups to all the seniors this year. All the class of 2023. Woo woo. I got a baby that's coming out this year, y'all. He ain't a baby no more. He about to be a grown man. 2023. Oh man, I'm about to be 18. It's my oldest. So, yeah, and so big shout outs to all of the seniors. All y'all are real dope and snazzy and stuffy, y'all prom stuff. He kind of sucked. It took my moment, but it's okay. I'm going to get it back. Make him dress up for graduation. But yeah, y'all. So, listen, just keep being diligent. Keep putting your best self first, forward. Keep staying prayed up. Keep staying tapped in. Keep reading your word. Keep expanding and enlightening your mind. Keep enriching your body. Keep nourishing your soul. Keep nourishing your mind. Keep nourishing your spirit. Keep nourishing yourself. Take time out for yourself. Self-reflect. Self-analyze. Self-support. Don't self-sabotage no more. No more doubt and Thomas. No more Debbie Downer. No more Willow's Pit. No more none of that. We is shaking the dust up off our feet and moving forward like Jesus. You hear me? That's what he came and set them examples for. Dust the dirt off your feet when they don't receive you and keep going. I think I just did something to wipe something off. It's okay. But that's what it said. Dust it off your feet and keep going. I did something. So, like my girl Shauna writes, and she's still up here. Trust the process, okay? Just trust the process. And keep being your best self. Oh, yeah, my other girl, Shayna Hicks. Come on, we breaking barriers. Let's break the barriers of yesterday's stuff. And do some new stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Like, support black businesses. Embracing Whitney is having something coming up. She is having a spoken word. I hope that I'm able to speak and drop a couple bars or something. You know what I'm talking about? Hello. So if I can, I would definitely be there. Make sure y'all hit up Passion and Poetry and the Wall Street Cafe in Suffolk, Virginia. What else? There's a lot of stuff going on, y'all. But y'all stay tapped in. Y'all on the book. Y'all heard with. Stay tapped in to support these black businesses. I think Loud about to have something going on in Power by Virginia soon. Y'all make sure y'all tap in for that. And we is about to wrap it up. But y'all already know. Look. I really enjoyed y'all tonight, first of all. So let me tell y'all that. Y'all are so lovely. Y'all so dope. And I really, really appreciate y'all. Big love, emphasize. Women. Oh, yeah, women. One more, hold on. Happy Mother's Day to all my little queens, my beautiful women-lets and all of that. Because I can tell you anytime, I ain't got to say belated. Listen, we mothers every single day. 365, 29, 11, okay? Because we added more days and more time because it's never enough, okay? So I'm adding it up there. So happy Mother's Day. Woo, big pressure, big pressure. Yes, y'all looking good. Y'all doing good. Y'all continue to raise these children. Put your best foot forward because it doesn't come with a manual. So do the best you can. Like, even with that, you can't fix what happened yesterday, 10 years, 5 years, 1 year, 2 years, 3 months. But today, going forward, baby, you have the power to change, shift, and recreate, okay? So, and make sure you have time to have these conversations with whatever situation it is to let you, when you're doing something new, to let them know that you are doing this. You don't have to break down everything so they can understand what the change is for. Cause see, we don't be truthful. We won't be when people change up on us, we like, oh, they changed up. But y'all know that could be a good change up for them. So having a small conversation and let somebody know, look, expect, embrace for the change, baby, because it's coming abruptly. Okay? So yeah, have those little conversations with the people around you that's gonna affect the change. And again, thank y'all so much for coming out tonight to chill and vibe out with your girl TSPills on Power by Virginia, baby. Look. Loud facts. Because y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all came to chill here with me. And y'all know that means so very much to me. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay up. And y'all stay sucker free, baby. Until the next time, y'all.
Powered by Virginia Radio.